Hi everybody, it's Becca. I'm here with I think last time I did a 24-week update, so basically 24 to 30 weeks. I had filmed this a week ago, but for the life of me it will not upload to YouTube, so I'm doing it again. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. As for weight gain, I've gained about 20 pounds this entire pregnancy. Maybe 19 if I'm being really specific, so that's been really good. So 20 pounds in 30 weeks, which I'm happy with. I haven't had any symptoms really. I still have some acid reflux, still really sore back, and my hips are starting to get sore, but that's about it. No food cravings, no food aversions. The only, I guess, craving you could say is I've really wanted to make cauliflower buffalo wings, but cauliflower in Canada has been like $8 for a cauliflower, and I refuse to pay that much. So when the price goes down, I'll make it, but it's not like I have to have it, but it's something that I've been like, oh, I would really like to eat that, but there's no way I'm paying that much. So that's about it. The pregnancy has been going smooth except for the last couple weeks. So that's kind of what I'm going to get into. I just have a little sheet with the dates. So on Tuesday, January 5th, I woke up, and this is going to sound a little TMI, but it felt a little wet down there. And I've been wearing a panty liners like every day because you get more discharge when you're pregnant, especially in the third trimester. And so I just thought that I had an extra amount of discharge that day, or like while I was sleeping. So I went to the washroom and it was bled. And so I called the doctor, and I said, like, I've got some bleeding here. Should I just, because I had my doctor's appointment was actually scheduled for Wednesday, January 6th, so I was going to see her the next day. So I said, like, should I go to the hospital or what? So the secretary said that I should just go to the hospital, and my doctor happens to be, like, they're one of the specialists on that floor anyway, so she actually came up and saw me near the end. But, yeah, so they went in. Basically all they did is they hooked me up to a Doppler monitor. They checked the baby. Heartbeat was fine. Baby was fine. They did like use those tongs and then did like a swab inside. They said that my cervix looked a little bit irritated, but it wasn't like heavy flow. So basically they sent me on my way. It was about 2 hours in there, and I was supposed to get a Winrow shot the next day because I have a negative blood type. So I just did it that day while I was there. And then my doctor came and saw me, and basically they said, like, keep an eye on it. If it happens again, come back in. But as far as we can see, everything looks good. So then fast forward a couple weeks to just this past Sunday, January 17th. I woke up, same thing. There was blood, but this time I'm like, well, I didn't know if I was going to go in for sure, just because I was pretty sure it was going to be the same song and dance kind of thing. And it wasn't like heavy flow, but enough to be concerned about. So I decided to drink some water, wait 20 minutes, see if I still got some bleeding going on, and if I do, then I'll go in. So I did that, laid back down, went to the washroom again, and this time, when I wiped, again, TMI, I had a blood clot about the size of a loonie, about this big. So I was like, okay, well, I have to go in. So I woke my husband up. This was about 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, and we're not morning people. We usually tend to stay up I usually stay up till like 1 or so. He was up till like 3 playing video games with his friends. So he was really tired, but he decided to come, so because he wasn't there last time because he was working. So we went there, did the same thing. They checked the heartbeat, everything looked fine, took another swab. Couldn't figure out what's wrong. And basically they decided to treat me for a yeast infection to see if maybe that worked. Or will work. So it's just basically, it's like 1.5 pills, and then you just take it one time and then you're good to go. So they said, because I don't have any of the symptoms, but they said maybe it's something like that because it's looking irritated, so we're just going to try that. So I did that. I don't know if it worked or if it didn't. I had a little bit of spotting last night. well, last morning and the night before. So today is Friday, January 22nd. So basically the 20th night and the 21st morning, but it was just a little bit. Not enough that I decided not to go to the hospital. So the second visit was about an hour. So it's kind of really frustrating and nerve-wracking because, well, it's not good to be bleeding, but at the same time, they can't find anything wrong. Baby seems good. Movement, I have to do movement counts every day, and those seem good. I'm getting 6 movements within 2 hours easy. Usually I get them within a half hour. So I'll just keep taking it easy and try not to stress about it too much, and hopefully it doesn't keep happening. Basically they said if it turns into heavy bleeding, we deliver the baby early, or if this keeps happening over and over again, I have to go up to Calgary for more monitoring and all that, because they have more specialized things, which I really don't want to do. I want to work as much as possible until baby's born. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but we'll see. Other 2 things that happened on January 12th, I got a prenatal massage. My mom had got that for me for Christmas, a gift certificate, so I had that done, and she actually comes to your house and sets up her table, and it was lovely. She told me to take Epsom salt baths for my back, so I've been doing that. I really hate baths. And my tub's really shallow too, so I'm sitting there and my whole belly is basically sticking out of my tub, and so I'm cold and I'm not enjoying it. I just don't like baths. But I did them because it's supposed to help. And then on January 22nd, which was just yesterday, which was Thursday. Okay, January 22nd was Thursday. No, January 21st was Thursday. Today is January 22nd. So on Thursday, so yesterday, I went to the chiropractor for the first time since July, because I did go pre-IVF and then I haven't gone since then. So I went to a different one because she specializes in pregnancy. She was really good. They have like the table, it goes like this, and then you raise up the back part and lower the bottom part, so then like right in the middle is where your stomach sits, and then she does all her hip adjustments and back adjustments and neck adjustments, and she checked the position of the baby, and baby's laying like this right now, and she said baby is very, very low, which I figured because that's all my movements are very, very low, which is nice because it's not pushing on my rib cage and my lungs. I don't have any of that, but at the same time she's like, we want to get the baby to start going head down, so she's going to work on that. And then she did some sort of stretches on my uterus to like give the baby more room, which those kind of hurt, but yeah, it was really good. I really liked her. So today is January 22nd, and I have another doctor's appointment with my doctor. So I'm going to talk to her about the spotting, see if they got any results back from the swabs, but at the hospital they had said, because it was 2 weeks before, that no news is good news, and I hadn't heard anything, so everything should be fine. And it's been a week now since they did the second one, and so 3 weeks for the first swab and a week for the second, and I haven't got any calls, so I'm assuming everything was good and there wasn't any type of infection or anything I need to be worried about, because if there was, they would have called. So I think it's just going to be a basic checkup where I go, they check your weight and do all that kind of stuff, check your blood pressure, measure your stomach, and I'm hoping that I get another ultrasound booked. Like in the beginning you had like a 5-week, a 7-week, a 10-week, or a 12-week, or whatever it was, and then the 20-week, and then since then they don't have any, and I'm just like, I just want to see, to know if the baby's okay. So that I'm just kind of like, I really want another ultrasound, especially with it being an IVF pregnancy and us getting with it taking so long for us to get where we are. It's just something that I would really like if we could just have another ultrasound. So we'll see what she says. But yeah, so far everything's good. I don't really have anything else to report on. I've got 10 weeks left. Baby's the size of a cucumber right now, apparently, according to my bump app. I think it's around 16 inches, 3 pounds average. So that's kind of exciting. So yeah, I'm getting down there. It's getting closer. The closer I get, the more anxious I get that something's going to happen when we get so close. So I'm trying to like curb that and not worry about that. But that's kind of at the back of the mind, especially with this little bit of hospital stuff going on. But yeah, so I'm doing well. Everything seems to be okay. And hopefully the bleeding was nothing and just a freak thing and they can't explain it and it doesn't happen again. So we'll see. So thank you guys so much for watching and I hope you're having a great day. Bye.